So I found that writing and editing engage different parts of your brain. So if you try to write and edit, it gets a bit confusing. Years ago, when I was writing those short stories that I talked about, our instructor, who's a guy from Texas, he tasked us with writing one true sentence. So a true sentence was like a perfect sentence, which is impossible. But I took him a bit too literally, and I spent a lot of time trying to write perfect sentences. And I'd write a sentence and then go back and rewrite it, and then go back and rewrite it again and again. And I wasn't actually finishing the stories and getting feedback from an editor. So far better to just focus during one session on your draft or getting to the end of the piece. And then during another separate session, perhaps in the afternoon or the following day, to engage the other side of your brain and approach it more critically and ask yourself, what can I take out? What can I change? And what can I remove? Because there are different types of writing. So to do both at the same time can really get confusing.
Yeah, I found that I could write fiction and edit nonfiction or vice versa, but especially within one work, I can't try to wear both hats. And I will put a link in the show notes. I don't remember the episode title, but I've had Tiffany Yates Martin, who is an editor, on several times, and she talks about dividing that process into three. There's the writing, there's the editing, where you assess it, and then there's the revising, where you're actually making the changes. And she even feels that you need to separate those three things out, even beyond separating the two things out. But yeah, trying not to wear multiple hats of any kind while you're doing that kind of work, I think, is important.
I like that. I could see how that would work for a book.
Yeah, I do like the fact that she separates revising and editing, because I think it avoids that I'm assessing what the reader is going to experience. Now I'm trying to fix it. Now I'm assessing. It separates it, I think, in a nice way, and makes those hat changes clearer.